So, if you're reading Onward in the suggested order in which I read it, then in November this month, you've been reading about taking care of yourself. And maybe you read the chapter and you've been doing the workbook activities and you've been reminded of the need to eat well and sleep and exercise. And there are many people who celebrate a holiday this week in which you might be tempted to eat lots of delicious food that part of you knows, well, that may not be particularly healthy. Here's my tip for you for this week and for this celebration, or perhaps other celebrations that are important to you. Eat that food that you love, that has memories for you and tradition. Eat the food that you lovingly prepared and eat it with pleasure. Eat it mindfully. Savor every bite. Close your eyes and let the delicious texture of your pecan pie or your sweet potato pie or your mashed potatoes laden with butter and yumminess, let it just dissolve on your tongue and settle into your body and love it and enjoy it and be present with your delicious food. And when you start having all kinds of self-talk about how you shouldn't be or you should stop or you should banish those thoughts, give yourself a break from them. All of that self-talk and chatter is often related to body shaming for women and messages from the patriarchy that tell us how we should look and how we shouldn't look. And there's a distinction between eating healthy and having an immune system that can respond to what's out there in the world and feeling fit and able to hike up a mountain or able to endure the physical strain of teaching and working. There's a distinction between that and the messages to men and women about what we should look like, and just be conscious of those and eat your foods that you love and enjoy them, and then just take a walk or take a walk the next day or after that. And when you finish the leftovers, have a few days where you eat a lot of kale and all that other stuff and just let it balance out, but enjoy it. That's my take care of yourself, because there's your body self, your physical self, your emotional, your spiritual, your cognitive, mental health self. There's all these different levels of self, and one of them is the self, or not one of them, but perhaps integrated through all of them, the self that deserves pleasure and all kinds of pleasures. And one of those for many people is food and sharing food with others. And so if you are celebrating Thanksgiving this week, I wish you happy celebrations and joyful experiences of your food.